You ready, baby?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's get into it. I'm Niche.
And I'm Cam.
And we are
Two
Gays
Gays
in
in
Bed.
The Broncos and the Patriots versus the Seahawks and the Rams, the LA Rams. That's crazy.
But this isn't like the end, right? There's still more determination to be made.
Right. So it looks like we're to be two games next Sunday at 3 p.m. and 6:30. So just like today, and be the Patriots and the Broncos. So, and then it'd be the Rams and the So basically, those four teams after that, two will be eliminated, and those two will go to the Super Bowl.
So who of the teams still in it? Who do you want to see go to the Super Bowl?
Being from North Carolina, it sucks because, in my opinion, I do believe the Patriots are definitely going to the Super Bowl. Even before the quarterback Bo Nix got hurt yesterday, I still thought the Patriots were gonna make the Super Bowl. They have a really great coach, and their quarterback is homegrown. He's born and raised in North Carolina, played for Carolina. And then you have the Seattle Seahawks, who arguably is the best team in the NFL. I mean, they are. So I believe they are going to go back. And Sam Darnold, he's their quarterback, and he started off with the Jets. He was drafted, had a rough 3 seasons, and I mean bad. Gets traded to Carolina, not so much. Then he becomes a backup quarterback. Then he ends up getting picked up by the Vikings, has a phenomenal season last year. Then comes to the Seahawks and just is blowing everybody out the water. So it's like, God dog, Carolina, like we missed out on some really great talent. And to see, like, because I mean, just less than 5 years ago, like the NFL and the world had wrote that boy off, and now he is one step closer to winning a Super Bowl, and it's crazy. And then Drake May, the boy that's from North Carolina, this is only his 2nd year.
What part of North Carolina?
Oh, he's from not necessarily a hick town, but I feel like he's from like one of the mountain towns.
Like on the western.
Yeah, he's like he's a cookie cutter white boy in my opinion. Where is he from? Huntersville. Yeah, so that's up in the mountains.
Never heard of it.
Yeah. Well, no, actually, Huntersville's near Charlotte. Is this what I'm thinking about? Yeah, sorry. That's right outside of Mecklenburg County. Yeah, that's near Charlotte. So
I was born in Mecklenburg.
You are.
Mecklenburg Presbyterian Hospital.
There you go.
I was trying to make a connection somehow because I don't know the first goddamn thing about sports.
Yes.
Baby, I so wish you would be an amazing sportscaster. Are there any gay women sportscasters? You could be the first.
Ooh, you know what? That's actually a good question. I'm pretty sure. Dang, I feel like as a gay person, I really should know that. But if there aren't, I will say, I'm pretty sure that there are some. But the openly gay part is the part that I'm kind of...
Even in 2026?
Even in 2026.
That's crazy.
Yeah, well, I think being gay in America is always going to be that way until it's not. And I don't really ever foresee
like being black.
Exactly. I don't really ever foresee that ever changing. So...
If you were given... Okay, let's say you were given 2 opportunities, right? Mm-hmm. One was to be like a sportscaster on ESPN and make $2 million a year just to keep it small for math's sake. Or you were given the opportunity to be a sportscaster on your own terms, in a social media model, but you made $1 million a year. Which would you prefer?
Yeah, is a social media model, you said?
Yeah, meaning you earned your money through TikTok, YouTube, things like that. Maybe a blog, you did it through social media and not going through a broadcasting network.
I'll probably do a broadcasting network.
Really?
Yeah, and I mean, as much as I really don't necessarily care to be on television, it is not the fact that I think that I couldn't do it as far as be a on-air personality. Like I like my privacy, so I don't necessarily want people to be seen. Ooh, that's just terrible language. English, sorry. I don't necessarily think I want anyone seeing my face every day. But I say sportscaster only because of the interviews. Now, that is not to say that, because I feel like a lot of the best interviews, especially nowadays, and probably for as long as we're gonna remember,
are done by Shannon Sharp.
No, I was gonna say in a podcast setting, like that is the way to interview people now, and I think people are more vulnerable on the podcast setting, and I don't know if it's because they aren't on syndicated television and they, don't have to mind their manners. Well, necessarily what they say, you can cuss, like you could, exactly, like they can kind of let their hair down and be them. And actually, if they choose not to be on camera, it could just be talking. God, I keep saying just be Jesus. It could just be them talking. So, but I would say that only because of like the parts of being able to do a lot of that stuff live, and being able to go to the different stadiums. Like, of course you could do that with social media, but generally with the social media, they want you to have an allegiance to a team.
Oh,
well, I mean, I feel like you can do it, and then have like a whatever these random sportcasters are. Like, I don't really want
that Stephen A. Smith has them.
Yeah, exactly. So I lost my train of thought because I really just don't like that
He's
dude.
awful.
He is, but I don't know. Like, I just feel like you'll be able to get a chance to do it more live, and to be able to, I think the travel, I would imagine right now
your wife wouldn't like that.
Yeah, well, you're in a dream scenario.
Oh, you wouldn't have a wife?
No. In a dream scenario, it would work. Right? No, but yeah, I would definitely say, because also too, I feel like it would get me a bit more out of my comfort zone. I think the social media aspect, you kind of,
you're still within your own bubble. You make the rules.
Yeah, exactly. And then you can, you could get it so you could just still be contracted out, and still make your own schedule and stuff, not necessarily have to be tied down to one net. Because there's certain people that do pop-ups on different networks all day long. Like, one minute they might be on this show, the next minute they're on another show, then they're on their own show, then they go from like Nick, I can't think of his last name.
Like Michael Strahan.
Yeah,
he be everywhere. Him and that guy.
He is everywhere. And apparently there are a lot of openly gay female sportscasters and journalists.
Really?
Yeah.
Jamel Hill.
No, I don't think she is one of them.
I always thought she was gay.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely can understand how that correlation can correlate.
Dawn isn't considered one yet, right?
No.
Okay, because she's definitely gay.
Not yet.
Lisa Loeb. What's her?
I feel like the people on the list I couldn't name, but I don't even know any of these people, so I know you probably wouldn't. So yeah, I mean, some of these people work for the BBC, and that's the British television, so I know good and well.
No.
That wouldn't be one of these ladies. It looks like she primarily covers like the NHL. So yeah, right, exactly. So wouldn't it? But that's dope to know that there are so many out there, and so that's cool.
Yeah, I can definitely see you in that space.
Yeah.
You know more about sports than anyone I've ever met in my entire Black life.
No, not even Pop.
Like, the difference is Daddy knows primarily football and basketball. And he was heavy into golf for a minute. Like, you follow, like you say, anything that has a score.
Yeah.
Of course, you have your preferred. But yeah, you're, sports. People sometimes know a sport or two, but sports.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I definitely try to keep an eye on Everything. That's why I love the Olympics so much, because it's just like all day long.
Have you always loved sports like this?
Yeah, for the most part.
Interesting.
Yeah. I think in my love for sports, I don't know if it's so certain things I feel like for me, I wonder if it's inherited or learned.
Mm-hmm.
And, because my dad is super.
But both of your parents follow sports.
Yeah,
to an extent.
It's exactly to an extent, and then because my mom, she does it because I feel like it was always something to bond, over, like, because men watch sports. Mm-hmm. So if you're a female and you're dating a male, and
Bad
you want to, right, and you want to, be like, oh, and you don't want to sound. Like I was saying earlier, like if we're watching football, you're not gonna be like touchdown, or I mean, not like
home run.
Yeah, home run. Yeah, exactly. You're not gonna be like, what in the world? Exactly. It's like, okay. So you're gonna learn like something about it, and then I guess watching it, and so that's why I feel like for me, I kind of question, is it inherited or is it learned? Because I feel like my mom developed a love of sports because of my dad, you know what I'm saying? And so like, they would host Super Bowl parties and card game nights and things like that. And my mom says, they used to do all that when she was in school at Central, have card game nights and stuff. So I just think it was just a part of, school, and my mom was in the color guard. So, it kind of goes along with all that. So I just think, he definitely bring out the sports part in her. But yeah,
my mama don't know the first goddamn thing about a sport.
Yeah. Now my mom did say that every night with both my brother and me, that he rubbed her stomach with a baseball every single night.
That's hilarious.
Both her pregnancy. So I don't know if so I don't know if that had something to do with it, because it could have, he could have manifested. He could have been manifesting that. That my brother's actually named after a baseball player. So it's it's just a family love of sports. But
that's interesting. Did I tell you about how when I was born, my dad had boxing gloves around his neck, and I love to fight.
Yeah, you do.
So maybe there's a correlation.
It may be. Yeah, I think it's something to it. I really, really do.
I don't really love to fight, y'all. That's a joke.
Yeah, but you can.
Oh, if taken down.
Yeah, if taken down. 2 up, 2 down.
Gang. Richmond. Murder cap.
Seriously. Oh, Lord. But yeah, no, I do. I really do. I enjoy watching it and learning about it. Like, I actually taught myself how to score tennis.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Can we play tennis?
Can we play it?
Like,
or what about pickleball?
No.
That is definitely a racketeering scheme if I ever seen one.
Yikes. We should
pickleball courts that pop
get us some tennis rackets.
Some tennis rackets? Goodwill and grab some.
That'd be a good workout too.
I'm serious about our middle one becoming
I would love for her to be a tennis player.
I would love that too.
But the only thing about that, yeah. The only thing about that is I've noticed so many times that when young kids, like high school or what have you, get really serious and professional in a sport, it seems like they get taken away from their parents more often than not. I don't think that happened with Serena and Venus. But like, who was it? The gymnast. It wasn't Simone. The one before Simone.
Gabby Douglas.
But didn't Gabby Douglas get taken away from her family and raised by somebody else?
They both went to that gym in Texas. Like they both, if I remember correctly, I believe that they, moved down there like for a minute, but I believe in a transition at some point one of them did have to stay with like a family member, but their family sacrificed to live in Texas, if I'm not mistaken, because they were both trained at that famous gym where all that's where the infamous scandal and stuff occurred. Right. But I see what you're saying, because like
it just seems like the overseeing transitions from being the parent to the coaches.
Yeah.
And then, like, fast forward 15 years later, some fucked up shit come up.
Exactly. Well, it definitely is all about, like, the kid, you know. I mean, not for nothing. And this is no diss towards our children, because obviously, you know, we think and know that they are the best.
Absolutely.
You know, but that would just to be assumed that, you know, that like one of them would excel so well in that particular what have you, that it would require them to not be able to stay home, or to, you know, get special coaching by something so and so and so and so. I think if it ever reached that point, that would be, you know, something that we have to talk about to see if we want them to even go that far,
yeah,
you know, with it. And I think a lot of parents, you know, lose sight nowadays with that, you know, with the whole travel ball and the AAU stuff. And now these corporations have gotten it, per usual, capitalism. They've monetized it and gotten involved, and now, you know, they have taken the joy and the spirit and the fun out of it, you know. And with the NIL stuff, now I do agree those people should be getting paid for their likeness. They always should have. Yes, I'm not a Reggie Bush fan in the slightest, but he was unjustly taken, you know, his Heisman was unjustly taken away from him because of, you know, he got money to play at USC, and back then it was frowned upon. Yeah. And they finally came to their senses. To feed himself. Exactly. They finally came to their senses and said, well, you know, we've actually been doing this for decades.
Did they give it back to him?
Oh yeah, they gave it back to him. Yeah. So I was very, because, you know, that wasn't right. That is the one thing I can't agree with, that wasn't, because so many players do that. Like, so many. I mean, I was this one interview I was watching with this dude. He was saying that, you know, you coming from like a small town and stuff, and you know, you can't always call back home to get $20 to feed yourself. He said, but if I got a quarterback sack that game, I'm coming out of the tunnel and this guy saying good game, and I look in my hand and I got $500. And if I got 2 quarterback sacks that next game, I might get 2,000. Or if I got a fumble recovery, I might have 1,000. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, you not gonna say no. You know, like, it was like, because it's like I couldn't call nobody back home to be like, hey, I'm hungry, you know. But if I go out there and I get these tackles, I do whatever I get to do, well, you know, and and they've been doing that for so long. So
not allowing somebody to monetize their talents is crazy.
Exactly.
When I worked for Mac, so we find weird ways of connecting sports and girly shit.
Yes, that's what we do.
But when I worked for Mac, you know, freelancing, like, not just like selling stuff. Like, I was actually doing full places.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let us accept tips.
Jesus, see, and you sat there and did all that work.
I still did it, but we weren't supposed to.
You know, like, what? Yeah, like, no.
Like, how greedy can a corporation be that all of your work
they can be
only they can keep
greedy. It? Yeah, that's just like, well, tip culture in itself is greed, but no,
because they don't want to pay them.
Exactly. Yeah, so crazy. It's just like, wow, yeah, it's disgusting. So yeah, it would just depend on, you know, how far we would want them to go with it, and, you know, anybody that would be involved, they would have to know that we steer that ship.
We will Alice them real quick.
You know, exactly. Like, just because you're the coach or the director or whatever, you know, we have the final say in that. So I think as long as, you know, we keep a level head and know that we're not gonna let our children be exploited in any way, then I think we'll be good to go. But I'm definitely all for it in a safe way. You know, I'm not cool on the overnights or the random trips to go get Christmas trees or any other mess like that. And
we gonna interview each and every doctor.
Exactly. So yeah, oh god, oh yeah, nah, probably, and that's another thing. Like, you know, it's unfortunate, you know, that parents had to put. You know, because first of all, when you do that, you know which child you could do that to. And it's, you know, a lot of the victims in so many different cases, they have a lot of things in common. So, you know, it's like, even that, you know, taking advantage of the fact that they didn't have somebody who could have been in that room with them. You know, because they're living 2 states away or however many away, because because they can't afford to
other countries.
It's exactly. So it's like you can how you could do that. Like there is absolutely. I mean, even when we take ours to our doctor's appointment, either when it's a moment, what we at, one stays, one goes. That's pretty much what
Always.
it is. Or if or both. First of all, it starts off with both times, and we our son is a little older, so his last doctor's appointment he had to get some little private questions asked. So again, we like that look. We get a look. Okay, cool. But yeah, it would never be.
And we know this doctor deeply, extensively,
So
for us to let them out our sight,
right? And you're not just gonna pick and just take people's word for it just because. And that's something we do. Yes, we trust our doctors too, but we trust them to a certain extent. We still gonna do our due diligence because you're not just gonna piss on us and tell us it's raining,
right?
So,
and a lot of times, if not most of these times, these kids don't know that what's being done to them is wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
So they need that extra, monitor to be able to clock that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because like I said, I will Alice you real quick. I'm really gonna start using that.
Yeah.
Like you mess with my kids, I will Alice you, ho.
Oh, was that the mama's name?
Yes.
Oh wow. Because the baby's name was Charlotte Alice Harper.
Oh wow.
I was like, dang, I wonder they gonna name the baby like after the mama. But I was like, dang, they're gonna have to name it after again because they already named the first one after mama. So
I want to get into this movie, but first I want us to take our shots.
What movie?
Oh, the show series. I keep calling it a damn movie, and me and this Mike are fighting.
No, don't fight.
So let's take these shots, and then we can get into the series.
I have to give I gotta give a code to get the food.
Oh, is here?
No, I think he's on the way to the store.
Oh.
He says share the code with.
They be strict as fuck about that code too.
They do.
Like when we order food, it's gonna sound so fucking fast. First of all, let me put my teeth in so I can properly say emphasis.
No, well, we about to take the shot, so
you're right. But I want to say this first. This is gonna make us sound so fat. When we ordered that food that time, we got the oil change at the dealership.
Yes.
Who orders food to a car dealership during the oil change?
Whenever it takes an hour and 45 minutes to get an oil change, and you got a screaming 3-year-old sitting there in a
one in a French fry.
Yeah, one in a fry. So yes,
that was hilarious. But anywho, damn, what was my fucking point?
Oh, about the code.
Oh yeah, baby, that hoe was so bent on getting that code because they said BC. And I'm just looking, I'm like, wait, that's my wife. So I went out and met her, and I was like, oh, thank you for our $20 meal from Sonic. And I'm gonna walk away. I need the code. And that's why I started calling you frantically because this hoe was about to fight me over that damn code.
I heard.
And then like I've noticed a surge in the code requirement, but what blows me is that the code is only 2 digits.
Yes.
Like there's a high probability you can guess the fucking code.
Yeah. Or you can just say 2 numbers and they ain't even paying attention.
Exactly. If you do it confidently enough, they will take the fuck off.
Exactly.
They're like, what is the code? 17. No. 38.
Yeah.
No.
17,
41.
38.
Yeah. Oh my God. Not you getting that stuck in my head subconsciously. No.
So you ready to take this shot?
Yes. What are we drinking today?
We are drinking to Sunday rest day.
We've had a whole weekend of rest. This has been lovely.
It has been a very lovely
Our kids are at nanny camp winter edition for it's been 4 days.
Yeah, they left Thursday
and we get them back tomorrow. But what are we drinking?
This is Douce.
Douce
is the shit.
Go straight to your Douce. Oh wow. You took that like a champ.
Oh my God.
Oh. Douce burns.
They do.
It is not smooth like Crown. Oh God.
Cream. Oh my gosh, that was disgusting.
Orange juice is really yummy.
Yes, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Zero recommend I do so. Well, I do, but yikes, that shit hurt.
Get you some Crown salted caramel. First of all, Crown, you gotta stop with this limited edition bullshit. Like, what's up with you and Oreos? Make y'all best flavors limited edition. That's messed up.
That's what they do, man.
But yeah, that Crown salted caramel is yummy.
It's worth it.
How far is this nigga with the pizza?
He is, I think he's picking it up at the store right now.
It's the one over by Starbucks?
Yes. Yeah. Picking it up at the store now. And then it says he should be here between 10:42, which is a lie. And 10:58.
It's always a lie.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not too long. As you probably have noticed in our conversation so far, we have kids and we love them a lot. We have 3. They're age 3, 4, and 3/4, and 11. And yeah, we are batshit crazy about them, and they also drive us batshit crazy. So it's a weird dynamic, but
yeah, we make it work.
It is what it is. And today, during our rest day, well, first of all, let me tell you about our rest day, because it has been lovely. We made the decision that we were not going anywhere today. We even prepared all of our meals, all of our munchies, everything, so we did not have to leave the house. There was snow and sleet in the forecast, and we just got ahead of it, and so we won't.
Geared up. Yes.
And we said we were just gonna chill and watch TV and play board games and eat good and do other things all day. So we woke up really slowly, which is always nice, and we just kind of farted around for a while. For like a long while.
Yeah, we did.
We had our little breakfast appetizers, which is like protein shakes and breakfast bars and shit. And we had a lovely brunch of
my wife makes the best French toast this side of the Mississippi.
Stop gassing me, bruh.
I'm not gassing you. I'm telling you the absolute truth. And she does it the way we like it, on that good old brioche bread. My God. It is amazing. And we had that, and we had some chicken sausage, which was really
chicken
good.
And apple. It was banging.
Yeah, it was banging. We normally do turkey bacon or turkey sausage because we don't do the pork in this house.
Nope, no pork on the pork.
No pig over here. And so, we switched it up and did the chicken sausage, and it was pretty good. And also, too, my wife makes the best goddamn grits. And listen, I am from the South, okay? And grits is nothing to play with. It is a Southern delicacy, and not everybody knows how to make grits. And everybody likes their grits in a certain consistency too. Some people like them not as fluffy. Some people like a little grainy in them. Some people like them a little runny. Like some people, oh my gosh. Let's not talk about
the sugar.
Thank you. The motherfuckers that talk about sugar. Yes. You know who you are. That got sugar don't go on no goddamn grits. Oh.
Baby, hold on.
No.
Have you ever tried it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
As long as you tried it.
Against my better. Oh my. It was so. That taste was so disrespectful, because it's like, I don't know. Now, granted, I don't know how much. I don't think my cousin wouldn't have put that much sugar on it. Like, I don't recall, but like it just gave it this just weird taste. I mean, it gave it a taste that it was just like, it tastes like an oil and vinegar mix. Like, it literally, like, your palate was just like, no, that is never supposed to exist. Why on earth would so you got you dummies out there that do that with grits. So I said all that to say grits is nothing to play with,
and sugar grits were never even an option for me.
No, thank you. So everybody can't do it. So my wife happens to also make phenomenal grits.
I'm very intentional about how I make my grits. I use a double boiler.
Yes.
I use several different kinds of cheeses.
Yes.
Oh, baby, you know what I just remembered? I didn't put garlic powder in the batch today.
That's fine. It was still.
It was so
amazing.
good.
Yeah, it was amazing. Well, I
put more butter.
Baby, I ate my bowl and yours.
You ate my bowl?
I was eating.
I didn't know that.
So you mean tell me you did not know it was me eating the rest of your French toast and me eating out of your grits bowl this morning? You didn't see me do any of that.
Baby, I was probably on another plane.
You had to have been. But yes, I finished her French toast and
I know you finished my French toast.
I didn't finish her grits though, but I put them in the container.
Okay, I'm about to say
downstairs. I need to put them in the fridge.
I'm so glad you like my grits.
I love them.
It was scary because I know how much you adore grits.
As a Southerner, it is a delicacy and it's nothing to play with.
You gonna talk about my meatloaf next? I'm just kidding.
No, I can brag about your phenomenal meatloaf.
Oh my gosh. But yes, we had an amazing brunch with mimosas and everything.
Yep.
And then we played
Tetris
board games. There's a Tetris board game and it's really fun.
It is.
And it really makes you think, which I appreciate.
I was so interested to see how that was going to I'm like, because I was curious, like, how the hell is this going to translate in board game form? But they did a good job. Yeah,
that would be a fun game to play while drunk.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe for some people, maybe not for me, because Tetris is like my favorite game ever. Play with that shit. I don't play by Tetris, so that might be kind of. But I can't see how it would be fun and funny for somebody. But yeah,
we gotta get us some couple friends.
Yeah.
Locally. Preferably with kids. I would love for our house to be that house where like the adults are playing cards and eating crab legs. Well, not you, chicken wings. Yeah. But like and drinking and chilling, whatever. And the kids are upstairs playing, being rowdy, but, having sense and not touching each other. But I would love for that. And, I don't know. I think kind of like with the whole, like, what happened to kids going outside thing. I think that's kind of applicable. Like, what happened to the regular house?
I'm having one of those moments where it's like you talk about stuff and you never really realize that, maybe that kind of contributes. So yeah, that's why I do certain things. But yeah, like my mom has always really been into like the birthdays and like just having some sort of party and celebration. So my godfather and his then girlfriend, and she was a fiance at the time, actually lived beside us for a number of years, and then even when they weren't beside us, they still lived not too far away. So that was us. They had my god sister, and then Carla was, I'm sorry, I guess I shouldn't say names, but that lady had a daughter, and then so we were kind of all around the same age. Like my god sister and my brother was around the same age, and then me and the oldest were kind of around the same age too. So that's what we were. And then the kids in the neighborhood, like that's what we would do. They would get together, and the parents would be in the house doing
like every
fuck all doing. We were just out, just having fun.
Like I would look forward to that, and that was really how it was in our neighborhood too. Because my parents were one of the first ones to get a house there, and there were a few other black families, and we just all bonded. Like, you see, Mr. Henry moved away at least 20 years ago now.
Right.
And he still be coming over. And I'm sure if Uncle Lynn, God rest his soul, was still living, they would be going fishing on the weekends and all that because he was literally my neighbor. For sure. So now it's just like, y'all know, you don't even know who the fuck live next to you. And most, like, all of my friends.
And most time you don't want to.
Right. Maybe even when we were living separately, they don't know they neighbors, and damn sure don't mess with them like that. They probably more close and community driven in the hood.
That is true.
You know that for a fact.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. Absolutely.
But anywho, we back to what we did today.
Oh yeah.
So we played the Tetris game, and then we came upstairs. Like we said, like they know the layout of our house.
No.
We started watching this show that we have been trying to watch for at least the last week or so.
At least.
I kept falling asleep, but today, after I took that 5 milligrams, I was able to stay up. And it was really a good show. The show we watched was called His and Hers. It's on Netflix. It's been kind of trending these last few days, but We finally got through it today. And I feel like there were so many messages all wrapped in one. And like, depending on who you are and where you are in life, at least one of them should hit you. I think in my case, all three of the ones that I identified hit.
What do you mean?
And spoiler alert, there will be spoilers. So the three major messages I got from that show is, one, being fat is always going to make you a target.
Okay.
Two, you should never be the only or the token, like the only black girl amongst a group of whites.
No, right.
And three, a mother will kill you for any reason.
Yeah.
If you mess with their child. Like, all three of those resonate. Did you get any other messages out of it? Like, where did you feel like you connected with?
Wow, dang. That is true. Where did I feel like I connected with? I guess, unfortunately, the most easiest thing to go to would be the bullying and stuff in school. I never really took it to the point where I wanted revenge. I mean, because that girl, like, her whole life's mission
was to kill everybody.
It was to get revenge on that girl. So,
yeah.
And it's crazy because
just Anna.
Exactly, because it's crazy because the real fucked up thing that happened wasn't even to the former, big girl. Like, the real part happened to the girl who everybody tried to paint out as the villain. Like, she was the one that really got. I mean, and this is on tape. And you know what's
crazy? I just made this connection in my brain. Shout out to THC. But like, to me, that was really reminiscent almost of Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez.
Really?
Because when she was asked initially, did he shoot you? And she said no. And she said it's because he was her friend and she didn't want him to get hurt or whatever. It made me think of that because my whole thing was like, Anna, why didn't you tell what really happened?
Yeah.
Why didn't you share your part of the trauma and what you went through?
Yeah, she still didn't.
Like, who are you trying to protect? Or, if it wasn't, if there is no correlation, like, was it just that hard for you to say it out loud? And if so, why? But to me, it seemed like she was trying to protect somebody. Because, I mean, honestly, in a way, in a roundabout weird way, it could kind of make sense. Because Zoe is the sister of the person she married.
Yeah.
How the hell could you marry somebody?
Yeah, no, seriously.
Like that?
And that would explain why her and Zoe weren't close. Like, you're not going to get close to someone who actively participated in
sang happy birthday to you.
In the worst moment of your life.
In the world?
Well, now that's the second most, because of their daughter. But yeah, like, of course you're not going to be, and maybe, maybe that's what the mother was thinking. Maybe the mother was like, to have that to be done to you and you still like ended up marrying that man and fell in love with that man and had a baby by that man. I could still see that the love is there even for you. And maybe she was just like, yeah, Zozo gotta go. Because it's
you may not have the heart to do it, but I do.
Right, exactly. Like, you clearly love this man. I want you guys to be together. Like, let me help you the way I couldn't help you because of SIDS. So again, spoilers. I feel like she felt that she was not only helpless with the SIDS, but helpless in a situation on her daughter's 16th birthday.
Yeah.
And like she said, the anniversary of the death, it triggered something, in her. And it was what I loved about it, honestly, is the fact that she really wasn't crazy. Like, I love, because that is something that is very common. Like, a tragic event will trigger some, as will trigger something in someone. So it was nice to know that she took that pain and that helplessness for herself and
turned it into power.
She turned it into
And
power.
one thing my dad has always said is you got to be real smart to play dumb.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you. And she was a fucking genius. Yeah, man. She played it. She played it well, and but like she said, no one was suspecting, and that's the thing. Like this world, America, and the world devalues women so much that they will never fathom that a woman could kill, and that she would be a serial killer, and that's why
And
get away with it. And it's like, it makes so much sense. We're women. We're very cunning. We're going to probably get away with it, which I don't care what nobody say. I feel that a lot of, I'm going to safely say it, probably about a good vast, I'm going to say maybe 50-50, maybe 50-50 of serial killer murders and stuff, or just murders in general that have never been solved, have been committed by women.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And it's because they are looking for the usual suspect, some sort of man of some height and stature, because apparently all killers have to be over 6 feet. Like that. That's just like
the blonde hair.
Yeah, have to have the blonde hair. Have to have some
or black features,
or black male. That's the feature, black male. So yeah, so it was nice to see that. No, she turned it into what she turned it into, and like she said in the letter, she said it's you never think what you would do for your children, including kill, and you're like, bitch, what? So yeah,
it's true though, because I feel like it takes a lot to get me mad anyway, but the times in my life where I can remember being the most irate was behind a kid of mine.
Yeah, makes sense.
And so her actions make sense, especially with how much she loved and cherished her daughter, which was nice to see too, because I feel like in so many instances, especially with movies and the media, the mother is not portrayed in that way. They're portrayed in a way where they envy their daughter, or they're their daughter's first bully, or what have you, or they're just a bad influence on their daughter, like in Mean Girls. So it was nice to see, like, she really admired her daughter. She supported her daughter, and she knew her daughter, even though she wasn't perfect, she didn't deserve that. Nobody did.
Yeah.
And because her daughter was so gentle-hearted and wasn't gonna like get her revenge, her mama said, "Don't worry, hold
my beer. I got it." Yeah. But no, that definitely is true. She definitely was like, she was very proud of her daughter. She was definitely her daughter's number one fan. That is for sure. And when she left, it left a void. And she told her, she was like, I lost my daughter too when that happened. So
and her being such a fan of her daughter is really the reason she even was able to really learn what happened, because she was watching her daughter's tapes back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because she admired her so much. That is true. And she got to that last tape. So that's maybe
a fourth little whatever point to relate to.
Yeah,
because my little princess gets on my last nerves, but I will kill a brick about her.
Hey, there you go. As many bricks as possible. No. I won't play when it comes
Don't mess with them 3.
No,
we'll get
not
you.
The Trinity.
The Trinity, the symbols of peace.
I love it. Yes, peace.
But yeah, I was pleasantly surprised with that, especially with Tessa Thompson, because she kind of annoys me. The only thing I've liked her in outside of that was Black Mirror.
Oh yeah, I do remember her episode.
She does get on my nerves, but the lady that portrayed her mama is always in some mess in her movies.
She is.
I thought, oh wow,
that's her. That's her bag.
That's her typecast.
yeah, that's her bag and that's her lane, and she stays in it.
But baby, when they said the movie looks like it started production with HBO and then ended with Tyler Perry,
I'm telling you,
I've never seen a more accurate statement in my life.
So accurate. I said, my God, The Fall from Grace or something. Remember that one when that lady was in it, where she did all that? Yeah. It was something.
It definitely gave Tyler Perry, and I wish it wasn't so rushed.
You think it was rushed?
I mean, they solved the mystery in the last 15 minutes.
Yeah. That I will say I was very shocked when I saw 6 episodes. I do believe they could have. They could have stretched it out.
They could have expounded upon
to 8.
Richard and Lexi a little bit more.
Yeah, it could have
that didn't make sense.
No, it could have definitely been. Yeah, it would be nice to know how they met, because I feel like she definitely told him something about the Anna girl that made him think. Cause that's what she's like. She was like, "Do you even know who I am?" And he was like, "Yeah," but he kept saying she was like a rich snob. So I think the girl, the one that got skinny, I think she told him, the husband, that Anna sat there and watched all that happen, and then so that's what got him hype and ready to do whatever to her. So yeah, they definitely could have expounded upon how they met, how she convinced him to be a part of all of that. Yeah, for sure.
So when Zoe said Anna is not who you think she is, what do you think she meant by that?
I don't know what she could have meant by that, because she knew the truth. Mm-hmm. She was there. Now she was like, I didn't think what was gonna happen was gonna happen, but when you watch the tape, it looks like you definitely knew what was gonna happen. But I think that she tried to possibly clear her conscience in a way. Mm-hmm. And by kind of trying to do what her brother was doing, by trying to throw the scent off the trail. But she knew she was next. She knew it. She knew she was next. She was like, ain't no way, dog. She had a feeling.
I feel like she was saying, like, yes, she's your wife or whatever, but what you don't know is that she really has a reason to kill us.
Yeah, that's true, because of what I did X amount of years ago. Oh, and because remember she was like, oh wait, she didn't tell you?
Yeah.
And
then she kept trying to tell him, and then he left. Yeah.
Because he had to go do his job, man.
That you will never conscious, know. You knew
y'all
did wrong by that girl. Yeah, I really enjoyed it once we were able to actually sit down and really give it our attention.
I definitely agree. It was anytime there's some sort of murder mystery,
that's your cup of tea.
That's my cup of tea.
That was the first, like, maybe not the first, but one of the first love languagey things that you did for me.
How swell.
You made me the list of documentaries.
Yes, I do remember that, because I love documentaries. That is, I will watch a documentary before I will watch a actual film any day.
But not sports.
A documentary about sports. Okay. Now they definitely have been doing a lot more of those recently. But yeah, because I feel like you learn more from documentaries, of course. Like, that's what they're supposed to set out to do. The right ones, anyway, are set to inform you of something that you probably didn't know.
It's very true.
Before. So, Green Day is going to be doing the opening performance at the Super Bowl.
Really?
Yeah.
I love Green Day.
That is interesting. I was like, whoa, do they know who they just hired? And
right.
Are they going to be allowed to perform American Idiot?
Yeah, they're going to regret that. That's such a good song.
Another part of a redneck agenda.
Dun, 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 dun. We need we need Green Day, we need System of a Down, and we need Rage Against the Machine to do something.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy. I think I told you the other day when I was trying to post on my story, and I wanted to use a Rage Against the Machine song. Actually, I wanted to use that song, Start a Riot. That's blocked.
Yeah.
And then I tried to use the song Killing in the Name of by Rage Against the Machine. And that was blocked. And I'm just like,
thank you, Trump administration.
If anything, if I was paranoid and in the upper government, I would leave the songs unblocked, but just have them flagged. So whenever somebody uses that on their social media, I can go see what the fuck is going on.
That makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense.
Like, oh, wait a minute. Why are you posting about starting a riot?
Yes, they're going to be looking for you, baby. So we gotta watch out for that. I tell you what, it's always something.
Thankfully, we have Murder mysteries to distract us from the world being on fire.
Yes. And we actually did get a murder mystery game as a part of our game thing.
What is it called again?
Oh, I think Cold Case.
Cold Case?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm excited for that.
I'm excited for that.
I really want us to get Guess Who.
Yes. And like I told you, when I looked into one, because like I had put Clue in the cart, and I was like, Guess Who would be dope? But they have so many, they have different versions now. And I was like, what the fuck? That's interesting. And then I've seen people, you probably have too, who like do their own version. They put down their their own pictures in there or what have you.
Oh yeah.
Like I've seen people do it with like Real Housewives.
She's on Amazon right now, about to order the game, y'all.
I want to kind of like show you how they're like different versions.
Well, no, it pisses me off because they did the same thing with Uno. They got Uno.
Look, they even got a Marvel. Like I would suck at that. I only know
Uno Dos, Uno Extreme.
See
Uno. What is it? Uno. There's supposed to be one that like is super hardcore.
Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? Look, they got a Harry Potter one.
My gosh.
Like,
can we just get the original?
Exactly. Like oh baby, they have a Paw Patrol one.
That's wild.
Exactly.
So they have
Is
Uno.
it really that many daggone characters in Paw Patrol where they can have a guess who Paw Patrol? Not. Exactly.
So they got Uno, Show 'em No Mercy, Uno Golf, Uno Flip,
Golf.
Uno Party.
What the hell is Uno Golf?
Uno Attack, Uno Barbie, Giant Uno, Uno Splash, like Uno Spin, Uno Teams.
Wow.
Liar Uno. Like what?
That is something.
Why can't y'all just be original and come up with new games?
They have a Mario Guess Who.
Uno Dare, Uno Mario,
$40.
Uno Flex, Uno Zelda.
That is crazy.
Uno Zelda, Uno Star Wars.
Yeah, nah.
Uno Mattel, Premium 50th Edition, $22.
That's what I'm saying.
Uno Transformers, Uno Minecraft, Uno Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Uno Elite.
Uno Elite. Okay, well, again, give me the basic Uno and let that be. Like, they have one for famous movie characters and stuff like that. Like, kids aren't gonna know who these.
They just don't want to be original.
Especially our kids. They don't even know who
they don't watch
random
They don't be watching the telly.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I definitely would like to get the original.
Uno Disney Princesses.
Gotta love it.
I swear, anything they can sell, they gonna sell it. Anything they can sell, they gonna sell it. That's why.
You gotta love it.
Don't be afraid to start your business. If you sell it, they will come.
Yes, sell it to the masses, man.
Uno Ted Lasso.
Well, I wouldn't play that, but Ted Lasso was a really great show on Apple TV. Shout out to Jason Sudeikis.
Baby, hold on now.
What?
They got an Office Uno.
Can you send that to me? I love The Office.
Well, if they had a Back to the Future Uno, you would lose it.
Hell yes. The Office, Scandal, Parks and Rec, and Superstore.
Oh, you about Superstored me to death,
and
baby.
A Different World are the 5 shows that I can rewatch any given day of the week at any time. And when I press play, I'm pressing play from season 1, episode 1.
All the way to the end.
And I'm going all the way to the end. Is it going to take me a few weeks depending on the series? Yes. Do I care? Absolutely not.
So mine are This Is Us.
That's a
Pose.
That's a deep one, baby.
I know. Pose. P-Valley.
Good. Okay. City where the girls get naked.
Maybe Insecure.
Okay.
Oh shit! What was that show? There was a show that I absolutely loved, and for me to say I love a show is something.
It is,
because your girl don't watch TV. I'm gonna try to find it. It was Jada Pinkett Smith, and she worked in a hospital, and it took place in Richmond,
Hawthorne?
Yes. I
Wow.
love that goddamn show.
I do remember Hawthorne. That was me and my mom used to watch that.
It was so good.
Yeah, it was. Well, as you know, I love medical dramas too.
My God,
Yeah. Shout out to Grey's Anatomy. Yes.
That was my Grey's.
And ER. Now ER was ER is the original Grey's Anatomy. Fight me, but yeah, because the ER used to come on regular TV back in the day. We ain't been rich all our lives. We ain't have cable growing up. But
got
so
cable now.
no, full fucking circle moment that is. Like literally, I get to adulthood and finally can afford cable, right, on my own, and then it lasts for a good 4 years, and all of a sudden this thing called streaming is invented, and this shit has skyrocketed to what the fuck it is now, where you got to have 17 and a half apps to watch one show. Like it's just
our kids are pissed that we cut off this.
Yeah, they are pissed, but it does not. We don't care because a lot of the stuff that they watch, we can access it for free,
baby,
in other ways, and that's what we have been doing. And good, we're better people for it.
Yeah,
like, so
give me a book, but I think I could do Bridgerton.
Oh yeah. Well, anything with Shonda Rhimes, like she is.
I can't say that. No, I didn't watch. You didn't
Scandal
or How to Get Away with Murder.
I've seen that. Private Practice.
She did Private Practice.
That's Private Practice is hers too. The one with Taye Diggs in it. Yeah, that's hers. The premise of that show starts with Lord have mercy,
baby.
I could take 1 second. So you know McDreamy.
Yeah. Okay.
McDreamy, his ex-wife on the show, Addison, is a world-renowned surgeon. She, gets cheated on, and she's like, I'm out of this place. She blows this joint. She goes to visit her homegirl, who happens to be a doctor and owns her own private practice, and is married to Taye Diggs, who plays doctor. And in their own private practice, they have other doctors, and just like in Grey's Anatomy, they just all start fucking each other and their patients, and yeah. That's all Shonda Rhimes.
Gay shows.
We do. And now also shout out to Shonda Rhimes for having a lot of gay characters, but she has yet to lead. Quote me if I'm wrong, but I don't think she has yet to have a gay lead character series. Now, in just about any and every show or movie she's ever done, there's a gay character. Like she gay. I mean, she's for the gays. But I honestly can't think off the top of my head as far as like her like lead character has one ever been. I really can't think.
We gotta fill that gap.
We do. We really do.
'Cause TV shows almost just as well as sports. The way you can predict what's going to happen in TV shows and movies is so crazy. So think about it. If you were to apply that, let's say you were trying to write a manuscript, right? You already know the formula to a show that has a crazy plot twist at the end. So if you were to do that and turn it on its head, or do the reverse of what you think everybody would come to expect, everything would be crazy mind blowing.
That is very true.
I think you would do great at that.
It's definitely worth a shot. because I think about today.
Amazing.
We have it. I mean, I definitely know that I really want us, in all seriousness, to really, even if we write my wife is a hot nerd, so I don't know I can't think of what the beginning of books is called, the pre whatever, and the intro,
the forward.
Thank you, forward. Even if we could wait for that. I don't know if that go last or first, but even if we work on the intro and the name, just the name of chapter 1, and kind of go from that this year, I think will be a start. And I really think it would flow from there, because there are, because I feel like we can even look at we can look at stories right now that have been done, that if just minor changes are made, like what the difference in the outcome could have been.
I like that. That definitely should be a goal. Because with the amount of self-publishing going on,
that's gonna be the wave.
We could be selling books out the back of our trunk. We got a big trunk too. That's a lot of books.
Yeah, we do. It's definitely gonna be the wave. But yeah, like I think it's getting to the point in America. Finally, people are starting to get annoyed, I guess, if you will, not seeing themselves, represented. And I think people are also kind of getting annoyed with celebrity culture,
That's why so many people are going analog.
Yeah, exactly. And I know a lot of people, like, for example, I'm sure you've seen these celebrities walking around with the AirPods, the old school headphones with the wires attached. Have you been seeing a lot of like players and stuff like that, and other celebrities walk now? I mean, the first person I think of when I think of like a vision of a celebrity walking around with us is Kamala Harris. And she said it's because it can't be tapped. And I promise, ever since she said that, you see everybody. I mean, shoot, Caleb Williams, the dude that just played tonight, he was walking into the tunnel wired, just wired, ready to go. So I definitely think that more people are going to go in that route, just like we were talking about the other day with the movement that's kind of been started with certain moms around America who got their daughters landlines for Christmas to talk to their friends because they didn't want to do the phones.
A lot of people are also enforcing in their homes that, like, when you cross the threshold, the phone got to go.
Yeah.
And they have a landline in the house where only the most important people know the number. So if it rings, it's something.
It's something. Yeah. You better get up and go answer it.
I don't mind that. You know me. I've been rocking with my iPod for the last 20 years.
Right. I mean, we're literally sitting beside a CD player that, well, it's not a CD in there, but at one point it was housed by your best mixes of 2003.
I found all my mixed CDs and it made me so
in the infamous
happy.
big black CD disc. How many of them things you hold about 300 CDs?
I think that's a 48.
48?
But I mean all up there CDs.
That's so big, yeah.
And there's another one somewhere.
Yeah,
I mean, I used to be the CD burning queen.
Yeah.
And I mean, I wouldn't walk around outside with that, but like I feel like an iPod is, I just like having compartmentalized media where, like the e-reader you got me.
Yeah.
I like being able to just read books and not have to worry about notifications. Or just listen to music and not have to worry about notifications. And I think people are going back to that. They're tired of being distracted.
Yes. Tired of being distracted, and our attention span is shit. Lord knows it is shit. But yeah, I mean, I love my old school CD disc and stuff like that. Like we were talking the other day, like our kids will never know a world without Bluetooth. I mean, the only way that they're gonna know that
even
Bluetooth,
our vinyl player is Bluetooth.
Yeah, like, well, we have both, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but still, no, it has the option. You are correct. And so,
I mean, like we have the vinyl player, but its output is Bluetooth to
right? Exactly. So it's like, unless we tell them, which we plan to, like, hey, I mean, even Wi-Fi, they don't know that something's hardwired. What is it? Everything is not wireless. The only thing they know that it requires a wire is to charge it. And even some of the stuff that we have here in the house is sit down on a pad as a charging station.
Our kids have never seen a cable box. You remember the cable box?
Yes, of course.
You had to go get the cable when go get the upgrade and shit like that. That was fun. Our kids will never know a cable box. Our kids will never know a VCR. Our kids will never know a DVD player.
I'm pretty sure they don't even know what the routers in the house do. I'm pretty sure they don't know that that's what the Wi-Fi
They just think Wi-Fi is everywhere.
Yeah.
It blows them so hard when they can't use their tablets in the car. Like, we're not getting Wi-Fi in the car. That's too damn much.
I think they think that the Wi-Fi is connected to the power. And that the only time that the Wi-Fi doesn't work is when the power is not out. When the power is out.
But,
it's like, that's not a thing.
We're going to get them on this analog life a little bit. Like, I have developed a great fondness of film cameras, and I would love to get them in on that. And
Yeah, that'd be
the
cool.
surprise of, oh, this is what I took a picture of. And just little things here and there like that. But yeah, these distractions are,
They something.
they're a lot.
They are a lot, and we can't let it continue to be a lot.
No.
So we have to, take a step back and digress.
And pick up a book.
Mm-hmm.
Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow.
Such a great show. It's like Rainbow. Good old Blue's Clues.
I can go.
Oh,
Sorry.
yo, don't apologize.
No, that coughed me.
Yeah.
Oh, my water gone. Gosh, I've been drinking so much water.
Yeah, that's a lot. You want something, man?
No, I'm good, baby. So yeah, we gotta do this more often.
Do what more often?
Record.
I agree. Are you excited about traveling this year?
I am proud, scared, and excited.
Okay, same.
What are you scared of?
Just traveling in general.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so crazy how, like, they say Sagittarius is a nomad and travel, da-da-da-da. But, like, I don't know. I've always wanted to travel, but the scary aspect, of course.
Blunt break.
Yeah. I've always wanted to travel, but after, of course, having kids, especially and having a household to maintain, that's just not something that I could ever easily prioritize.
Right.
And I think because of that, I just, like, pushed it to the furthest corners of my brain.
Fair.
But it wasn't until I started, like, researching that I noticed that it's not that expensive.
No, it's not. It's not.
You just gotta get creative.
You gotta get creative, and it depends on how you travel and how you do things. But no, it's a common misconception. But I also think that is done to keep and discourage us from not traveling.
True.
It's all in the grand scheme of
Because
things.
they don't want us to travel and culture ourselves and read. Because what they say, baby, if you want to hide something from
a black person, put it in a book. That's one of my top 3 favorite quotes. Because it's true.
It is true.
They count on it. They live by it. They're hoping that that's what's going to happen. That we don't read.
Yeah.
That we, don't
Don't go see
exercise. Yeah, we don't exercise any rights to vote or anything like that.
Nope. We're not going to be them people. But yeah, I am excited. We got like 1, 2, I think 4 trips. 3 in them maybe.
Yeah, at least.
Which is, 180 degrees from last year.
Yeah.
But I also do think that like last year and the year before even, if we would have like made it a priority, we would have made it work somehow.
Oh, yeah. I just think 2025 for so many of us.
God.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only thing to describe it. And then it's continuing into 2026.
Don't say that.
No, I'm saying for like the state of the world.
No, I'm like, because we've had some good things happen.
We definitely had some amazing things happen last year and this year. And it's going to continue to happen. But I think last year was we were running, when everybody came back outside, we came back outside and we were outside. And I think last year, I kind of see it as though, the universe set us down because we didn't know what was happening at the time, but whether we were either going to have to sit down or we were going to be sat down. And I think
both happened.
Both happened. Exactly. So, I think it was one of those things where it just wasn't in the cards. But it's because it's set. Too. Yeah, we did. And it's because it's setting us up for where we're going now.
Yeah. And I think that's a healthy balance. You can't expect to be outside and doing all the things every year. Like you burn the fuck out.
And that's just not, that's not realistic either. For some people it is. For some people they can, and more power to the people that can do that. But, we just aren't those people. I mean, not to say that we'll never be, but just right now we're not. But we're getting to where we are going to be. So, I think.
Well, it's always nice chatting with you.
Always.
All right. right.
Yeah.
How are we gonna end
the smooth jazz on WKYZ Radio? Your smooth operator. Coming up next, we have a new record from this new, fresh. Well, not new and fresh, but man, this cat is something else. Goes by the name of Jermaine Cole, or stage name J. Cole. The fall off is coming 2626, and yes,
baby, what the
that
fuck?
is
all right, y'all.
the nickname of Fed.
I did not know you was going
in
this direction.
Well, you know, that's the new what's on the horizon. On the radio station I just named over here. Yes.
K. Dot all day.
Okay. Oh,
bye.
Bye.